Good afternoon, administrators, educators, and distinguished guests. Thank you for joining us for the AVID Summer Institute 2008. It is a privilege for me to be invited to speak before you today. And since I'm up here, I can't help to notice that because this audience is very, very numerous, it reminds me of a Mexican party. To those of you who might have not been to a Mexican party yet, a Mexican party is a celebration to which every guest usually brings a friend who is accompanied by a date, who is also accompanied by her mother. If you make a reservation for 20, 50 people will show up. My purpose of these few lines is not to change the life of an individual or to teach an incredible lesson about life. That's the job of philosophers and some politicians, and I'm not planning to become one yet. Instead, I am here to express my gratitude to the AVID leaders and the ones who are dedicated to providing a better education for anyone who desires to succeed in life, despite all the odds and despite all the uncertainties. I am here to share my experience and struggles, and I'm here to share how AVID has helped me overcome those struggles and how AVID has contributed to my success. AVID has been a transcendental phenomenon that has shaped my skills as a student and as an individual throughout my high school career. Definitely, AVID is the environment that has given me a new concept of education, and it has truly affected my views of the future. Not only have I been changed by the academic principles of AVID, but also by the wisdom of educators that I have come across during the last 4 years. I have learned that education is possible for anyone who strives to be the best at every task. Furthermore, I have gained the abilities to coexist with my classmates, helping them as well as learning from them. It is incredible how my idea of education, which was completely non-existent 5 years ago, has gradually evolved to a point where I have a clear definition of the coming challenges of my career and my educational goals. Through AVID, I have been able to overcome all the stereotypes that mark a member of a minority who is the first one in his family to attend college. I migrated to the United States in the summer of 2003 from Mexico. I was aiming for a better education. I am the youngest member in a family of 13 individuals. Unfortunately, none of those individuals had the opportunity or the financial means to pursue an education beyond learning how to read and beyond learning how to write in their native language. I left my parents and other immediate members of my family to move to Texas and live with my sister in here so that I could go to school. I truly did not expect this transition to be so drastic. To all the members of my family, including myself, learning English and getting a high school diploma was as high as I could ever dream. English, if you learn English, you can probably find a nice job. College is for the wealthy. But we don't want you to spend your life doing backbreaking labor as we have, they said. It was very ironic how I did not consider the fact that my concept of education was far beyond what I was about to experience as a student in the United States. I have encountered multiple obstacles along the way. However, my AVID family has taught me that determination is the basis for success. At the beginning, my progress in school was very slow. In addition, my language skills were very poor, as they are today. Hopefully you might have already noticed that. Being an ESL student was very challenging, especially my English class. In addition, I had a hard time keeping up with my assignments, and I still spoke Spanglish. Spanglish, by definition, is the language of Hispanic immigrants, the culturally confused, and the ones who struggle on a daily life so that they can make their lives better. Spanglish is the language of those whose most horrible crime is to leave their home, to live in a foreign land so that they can provide a better future and a better life and some hope for the ones they love. I can still remember the first day that I entered an AVID classroom. AVID? What is AVID? I thought. Not only did I feel frustrated about the fact that I didn't know what this bizarre and insipid class would be about, but I also had a feeling that this was a place for individuals who were determined to pursue a higher education, and I was not at the time. At this point in time, I had never even considered the idea of a university or a college because of my background and the life-changing transition that I had recently experienced. Even so, I had the advantage of an AVID family, where college tutors and peers encouraged me to keep up.